My name is Mrs. Jean Keenan, and I'm a nurse. And that means that I know my training, and my training is that it's my job to take fear away from people. And I posted something about Halo, which was a charity that Princess Diana worked for, and they remove the mines, etc., and all the ordnance that's been deposited long after the battles have gone. The people can't get moving, can't get on with things, plant their crops, etc., get the water because of all the ordnance that's there, and it is a charity. And I realised right away that I had to get something out because it was something that I just knew, and I knew that it was the time, and I had to get it out for the protection of Harry and William. And I'm saying Harry and William, although I'm a royalist as well, and I'm also an American citizen. But you know, Her Majesty's, the reverence that's there, it's something I feel about. Also, the wind's not going to blow on her or any of her family. Not as long as I'm there. Not as long as I'm in front of all of you, okay? But I had to come back in because I wanted to explain something that was on the video. And that it's not just a pandemic, it's a happening. So what leads me to believe that this is a happening, and that I had to, come in with that to explain to you. And a happening is where God's actually working and making everything right. So as a nurse, and I want to take away fear, I've come back in to explain that to everybody, because the world is terrified about global warming, about the Queen's jewels, and and donating to this charity, etc. And Bezos and Branson, etc., sending people up to space, and you pay. And I was glad that, because I'm a Trekkie fan, that Captain Kirk said, yes, I'll go up, yeah, but you're going to have to pay me, so, because he's still working. Not only he is still working, very, very interesting. Also, Leonardo DiCaprio is working as well towards world peace, and there's an organisation where the North American Indians, he's involved in all of that, and I've got all the data. And I came back in to explain to people why I think it's a happening. Now, you've not to be afraid, because many, many people have known and they've dealt with all their demons. We know that we're fallible. There's nothing about life that we're not knowledgeable about, and we're working for God. And that's it. That's why I know that it's a happening. And I know that it's a charity that goes all around the world. And what governments do is they want all the minerals, so they go in and they sell them arms. And then when they're done and they go away, the arms are all left there. So that's why I've come back in to explain to everybody, don't worry about anything. God doesn't make rubbish. God made this world. And it doesn't owe me a living or a loving. The world was here first. I'm just grateful for all the gifts that he's given me. That I was born into a good Christian home, and that I've tried with all my demons. And that's why I've come back in to explain that to the world. And I'm talking about the intelligent world. The journalists, politicians, all around. And then there's the other people, like Grenada. We're up to our neck in plastic. And it looks as though there's not much time. There's all the time in the world. God's been moving for quite some time. God's been moving for quite some time. Thank you.